Welcome to the deep dive. You've shared some really interesting McKinsey articles with us,
Yeah, that's right.
and we're about to take a focused look at what effective leadership really means today, specifically for you listening.
hmm
Consider this your personal shortcut, to understanding some pretty critical ideas on leadership.
Definitely. And our goal here in this exploration is really to move beyond maybe the usual, sometimes kind of outdated ideas about leadership
Right.
and pull out a clear, practical understanding of the key principles, the ones highlighted in these McKinsey sources anyway.
Exactly. So let's get right to it. Based on these McKinsey insights, what is leadership like in the 21st century?
Well, the articles, they consistently point to this really compelling idea. Leadership isn't about a title
Okay.
or, a position you hold. It's fundamentally about a collection of mindsets and, crucially, behaviors.
Behaviors, okay?
Yeah, these are the actions that bring people together, around a common vision. They enable them to work effectively together, achieve shared goals, and maybe most importantly, help everyone adapt when things inevitably change.
Okay, let's unpack this a bit. So it's not just about being in charge, right? It's about the active process of leading
Exactly.
that feels like a key shift. I mean, it's the things a person does that build trust and inspire people, not just what their job description says.
Absolutely. And this directly tackles that old question. Are leaders born or made?
Right. Yeah.
And the sources, they strongly suggest leadership is a skill, something you can learn and develop.
Yep.
Effective leadership. It's often expressed through observable behavior, not some innate personality thing.
Makes sense.
And as the articles emphasize, a really vital first step in this learning process is self-awareness,
Oh.
really understanding your own thoughts, feelings, biases, that sort of thing.
That totally resonates. It's like you can't steer the ship if you don't know where your own compass is pointing.
Precisely.
Now, the McKinsey analysis, it identifies some core behaviors that really drive leadership effectiveness. What are those exactly?
Okay, so their research, and this involved a pretty significant global survey,
Yeah.
pinpointed 4 key behaviors. And together, these account for, remarkably, 89% of leadership effectiveness.
Wow, 89%. That's huge. What are they?
So they are being supportive, maintaining a strong focus on results,
Yeah.
actively seeking out different perspectives, and solving problems effectively.
Okay, so it's not just about being the nice guy or gal.
Oh, no.
And it's definitely not just about hitting targets no matter what. It's a blend.
It is a blend.
Can you dig a little deeper? Like, what does each one look like in practice?
Sure. So being supportive, that's about understanding and responding to the needs of your team members,
Okay.
offering encouragement when things get tough, creating a positive, inclusive environment overall. Results-oriented is pretty straightforward, right? Having a clear focus on achieving goals, driving performance, then seeking different perspectives. This highlights how critical it is to genuinely value diverse viewpoints.
Actively look for them.
Yes, and actively incorporate them into decisions. And finally, solving problems effectively. That's more than just spotting issues.
Right, it's the follow-through.
Exactly, developing and implementing well-thought-out solutions. And what's really fascinating here is how these behaviors can, amplify each other.
How so?
Well, for instance, a supportive leader who also pushes for results, they can motivate their team to achieve really ambitious goals.
Ah, I see. That makes so much sense. And it's not like a rigid checklist, is it?
No, not at all.
The articles seem clear that context really matters. What works in one situation might be totally wrong in another.
Absolutely.
So effective leaders need to adapt their strategies, as the organization changes.
That's a crucial takeaway. It's definitely a situational approach. Leadership isn't one size fits all. Now, shifting our focus just a bit. These sources also talk about leadership development, not just as acquiring skills, but as a deeper personal evolution, a journey.
Yes, the journey of leadership. I saw that mentioned. It's even a book title they referenced.
It is.
What's the central idea behind thinking of leadership as a journey?
Well, the core idea is that becoming a truly effective leader isn't just about picking up new techniques.
Okay.
It's an ongoing process, personal growth, self-improvement. It often requires challenging these deeply ingrained psychological and emotional patterns.
Like habits of thinking.
Exactly. Essentially, as the book puts it, it's about unlearning management and relearning being human.